Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, including one from someone whose name was basically resuscitated in the mainstream when he started mentioning Eminem, and he got dissed a couple of times on Eminem records, and for years we got no response from him on wax. And in a recent podcast by MREC TV, he explained why he did not respond to Eminem's disses, and his excuse was pretty obvious based on how the drama started in the first place, and fans have reacted on social media. More on this in a bit. Today we also have more as a report reveals that Lil Baby was called this generation's Tupac by Benzino, and the internet has been going in on Benzino for hours. It got personal real quick, as rather than address the discussion at hand, some took it further with takes about his neck, and we'll get to more on this in a bit. As always, before we dive in, if you enjoy content like this, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and share your thoughts after in the comment section. So this dropped a few hours ago. Benzino calls Lil Baby this generation's Tupac, and we'll start with the level-headed reactions and work our way up. A user response: this generation doesn't have a Tupac, sorry. In my opinion, this generation hasn't even gotten the trio from the last, that is Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Drake. And when a user expands, Lil Wayne has passed Tupac, another clears the air under. This generation don't have a Wayne or Pac. Some even believe any rapper with Lil as his name is disqualified from being mentioned in the same breath as Tupac. And here's where Benzino started getting it in the comments. Tupac is a level that can't be touched. No neck is irrelevant. Lil Baby wouldn't have statues, universities wouldn't teach about him, they won't be making movies about him 25 years after his death. Delete this. And Eminem comments appeared all over. Benzino with another common L. This dude been taking L since the 90s. Eminem dropped that nail in the coffin diss, and that literally ended his career. Well, like we covered in the last video, Tony Ayo also gave Eminem credit for single-handedly destroying the Source magazine. And based on the flag Benzino's catching right now, here's an interesting exchange. He really put his neck on the line with that comment. Certainly a setup, as under a user asks, what neck? But seriously, some believe he's not even qualified to speak on this. Doesn't have the pedigree to make such statements. And here's one that got me on the floor. A user responded to the report with, yeah, I'm not taking advice from a man that can gargle peanut butter.
ਵਧੇ ਫੁੱਲੇ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਬੜੇ ਅਟੈਂਡ ਕੀਤੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਵੱਖ ਵੱਖਰੇ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਤੇ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਇਹ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਪ੍ਰਫੁੱਲਤ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਜੇ.
Moving on to the next point, it's been years, but recently on the MREC TV's Backstory podcast, Jamar spoke on getting dissed by Eminem, and as you'd see, his excuse for not responding was so predictable. Eminem dissed him on Fall and on I Will on Music to Be Murdered By, and a report states, Jamar reveals why he didn't respond Eminem's Fall diss, and quoting Jamar from the podcast, it goes, there was never beef on my side, and he made a song and all that. He hit me on the verse, but it was nothing. It was like it almost proved my point. No, I didn't respond. You know why? It wasn't like Drake hit Meek Mill. He said, you got bodied by R&B, dude. That's done in our world. They played that in the clubs. Meek Mill had to go into the club and hear that. You think I went one club, one cookout, anywhere where they played that diss song? Do you think I had to hear that anywhere and be like, oh crap, let me get out of here, they played that song? No, that never happened. Proving exactly what I was saying. I never even felt the sting, cause there was no sting to feel. Boo hoo hoo hoo, go fix the remote. That's not even worth a response. No matter what I did, I could say the illest ish, and all his fans would say he is the illest dude, so it would not even matter. So basically, it is back to the point that started the whole thing, that they don't play Eminem songs in nightclubs, which is hilarious because a few days ago, Boosie just used the same critique on Jay-Z and Nas when he said they don't play their songs in clubs. So it'll be interesting to hear Jamar's thoughts on Boosie's comments. But for real, I believe Jamar's real reason for not responding is because he's literally admitted on his favorite couch, Vlad's. Jamar, Eminem is better than me lyrically. He knows he doesn't stand a chance. Forget all the excuses. And in response on Twitter, a user adds, he didn't respond to Eminem because he ain't got the skills to. Facts. This is all there is to it. Forget the club excuse, and this ain't speculation because he's admitted that Eminem's better than him. The user adds, he didn't respond because lyrically he can't. Eminem walks the walk, Jamar doesn't walk the talk. And for some context, since he thinks the internet has forgotten, check this out. Go and look back at the Vlad interview Jamar did after Music to Be Murdered By dropped. he definitely felt the stinger from M's I Will verse. Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.